Hi everyone, for this video I will just explain what I think about certain words. For that, let's incarnate a part of my shadow side, unconscious, for fun, ENTP, villain. No, I already explained that in the previous video. We are the hero, not the villain. Psychopath. Oh, an INTJ can be psychopath by ignoring people and never leave their home. Unless we are in our shadow unconscious side ENTP, and there we can be a psychopath by manipulating the mind of others NE to get what we want from them FE. Somewhere if others see us as psychopaths and are scared of us, it is good, less chance they approach us and hurt us. Maybe we are psychopaths, but to ourselves, not to others. Hysteric, meaning marked by extreme and uncontrollable emotion. When we are ourselves, we have great self-control thanks to NI, but it is possible if someone really disrespects or abuses us, we can be angry, be in our shadow side and unleash uncontrollable emotion if we don't control or tame our shadow side. Very possible when we express our emotion with FI as third position, that we can appear shy or weird. Schizophrenic. Schizophrenia is characterized by uncertain contour of the personality, even an uncertainty in physically defining one's body, when we are neurodivergent, and that during all our life, parents and people try to transform us into a typical person. For our survival, we have built a mask to appear neurotypical. Yes, we can have uncertain contour of personality because they made us believe that we were neurotypical. We have SE as inferior function, therefore sometimes we don't pay attention to where we put our body, but we can define it. Schizophrenia is a mental disorder characterized variously by hallucination, typically hearing voices, delusion, disorganized thinking and behavior, and flat or inappropriate affect. When we are connected to ourselves in the spiritual path or in the process of integration, we can be psychic, and yes, we can hear voices, and it is normal. When we have high intuition, we are connected to the collective unconscious and subconscious. About the delusion and disorganized thinking and behavior, well, it depends of the person, no one is perfect, and with the crystal or frequency we use, our mind is pretty clear and organized, and our behavior, we are generally very calm and have a good self-control. Don't confuse psychic gifts such as vision and hearing voices with hallucination. It is just most of people don't know that we have physical abilities and also mental abilities. Pretentious. Sorry to accomplish our role because we are empathic, we share our knowledge to help people in the best way. We don't want them to have the same bad experience we had. We want to save their time, energy, money and health and well-being. In pretentious, there is pretend. We pretend nothing, we just share our perception, understanding, knowledge, experiences. We let people free to be themselves and to think by themselves. When our NI doubt, people think we are naive, and when our NI is certain, we are pretentious. What we're supposed to do and to be, you just torture ourselves. We don't try to impress or to be more important or intelligent than we are. With NI, we consider everyone at the same level, no hierarchy. We are just living beings who try to exist, survive, and suffer. Generally, we don't like to be in the spotlight unless we use our subconscious side ESFP. For example, I think between 130 plus IQ or 140 plus IQ and 160, you will not notice the difference. Selfish. How can we be selfish? By having NI, being empathic, caring about the whole world, seeing the suffering of people, their soul, sin or birth. How can we be selfish? By having TE above FI, tribe above self, according to objective personality. Even if we are selfish, there is nothing wrong to think about ourselves first. When there is issue in a place, It is even recommended to think about ourselves first. Maybe that's why people are not authentic, not aligned with themselves, because they think and care too much about others and not enough about themselves, which result by losing themselves and not being themselves, being people pleaser. A little joke with my Asperger side playing with words. Do we have a self? Not sure anymore when parents, people and society have tried to destroy us. Are we fishes? In a way. Shy? No, we are not shy. We are not afraid to speak. It is just and I share only essential, good, true, useful information. We don't want to share wrong or stupid things that can create problems to others. We have SE as function for the inferior. It can take time to us to put words on our ideas, images, and we lack FE, which is an extroverted judging function essential to express, communicate. Oh, and when we speak normally with TE, we are rude or arrogant, whereas we are just neutral, no emotion. We know we are psychopath, schizophrenic, hysteric, psychic, villain, pretentious, selfish, shy, rude, arrogant. We are everything and we can do everything. Or maybe people are just afraid and not ready to accept all part of themselves, their inner paradox, fear of being their authentic self, fear to be disliked by others. Remember that what people say is often the reflection of themselves, of their cognitive function and part not integrated into themselves that they project into the external world and others because they don't accept themselves, others, and the world as they are. Just be yourself and don't care what others think of you. When you know yourself and are aligned with yourself, you know what others say or think about you is wrong, that it is just their biased perception, because they lack of information, they don't know you, and they even don't know themselves. People know and see of us only what we show and share to them. When we are an anti-type, INTJ, ENTP, INTP, ENTJ, sometimes we don't know if we want to help or educate people to be more intelligent and wise, or if we would let them to be stupid and make mistakes and learn from themselves. Oh, and by the way, I think it is not appropriate to associate an adjective to a cognitive function or to a psychological type. Knowing our psychological type is maybe only 1/4 of our entire personality, and that we are all different. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.